Good afternoon everybody, and welcome to another Transformers review. And today I'm going to be reviewing Browning. Unfortunately this isn't the official Browning, as I couldn't get that for a good price. Most places want about £200 to £300 for it, so I had to settle for a cheap knockoff version, which I actually got quite cheaply for about, it was 30 quid in the end. Yeah, anyway, right, let's just have a quick look at the figure. So I've got my little bag here. I'll try to keep all my Transformers in. There we go. So now it's not very bad at all. Now, like I say, 30 quid was a pretty good price, so I felt to pay for him. Let's have a look. There we go. There he is. Now then, he's well, obviously a little gun. He is a smaller version of Megatron, which you might sort of say. I'm not quite sure if he was from the Diaclone or Microman. I would assume he probably was, but don't quote me on that because I'm not too sure. There we go, I'll just give you a look around with this figure. Now then, the differences between this figure and the official Takara version, well for Transformers anyway, is, I don't know if you can see here, you'll see it when I transform anyway, but he's got red on just under there on the inside of the legs. On the official one it was blue, which much like the original Megatron really, but still, like I say, the red doesn't really look too bad. Obviously if you're a purist and just wanted the figure to be official, then yeah, you'd want the blue, but like I say, I put the little Decepticon sign on there. I think it looks quite nifty, like I say, on there. Yeah, so like I say, he's pretty good. I think he's a really good character actually. Anyway, what else can I say about him? Let's have a look. Yeah, in Japan, like I say, it's a Japan only figure, though I'm pretty certain you could get these over here, because when I was at middle school, a mate of mine, he came to school with this once. Not that I actually got this one off him, but he came to school with this, and I knew he'd never been to Japan, so we must have been able to get it over at some point. Like I say, and he was always saying to me, oh, it's Megatron's brother, but, well, I knew better. Anyway, yeah, now, like I say, it's a Japan only figure, and he appeared in the Japanese MASTERFORCE series, which, if you can get it on DVD, make sure you watch the subtitled version, because the dubbed version is, well, to be honest, a load of cack, and they just made up the storylines as they went along, basically, in that one, because they didn't have any scripts when they dubbed it. So there you go, like I say, but the subtitled ones go from the original scripts and they're much better, and it's a much better watch. Like I say, I don't usually get on with subtitled stuff at all, but that was Transformers, so I put up with it and I really enjoyed it. Yeah, anyway, enough about that. And like I say, he was from MASTERFORCE. Yeah, and he was a friend of, oh my god, now trying to remember those Japanese names are really hard, but he was like a little friend of, I think it was Squeeze Plays, another little child, because they were headmaster genies in Japan, not just regular headmasters as they were over here. Yeah, but he was like a little friend, which I believe, I think it was either Giga or Mega gave him to him because he was feeling down one day, as you do. There you go. Anyway, right, let's go for his quick transformation. Let's see if I can get this right. I think we start off by pulling this out. Am I right? Yeah, we pull that out, and so then it releases the little tabs under there, which then we just extend these legs. A bit much like Megatron. This is a little bit tighter. There we go, just extend these legs like that. There we go, like that. Okay, so we come out like that. And then much like Megatron, we just swivel the legs around totally until they're in that position. Like so. Then we flip down his little feet, like that. And it's a nice little clicking sound that I do like that. And then we get his little heels. I don't know if you can see this on the camera if I'm holding it right. Like that and like that. And like I say, even if this is a knockoff version, I don't know if this is officially made by Takara. I don't really know much about this one, but it is very well made. Well, I say that, apart from one thing I'm going to have to show you in a minute. Anyway, so that's him from the front view. And now then, which way is his head? Now then, we swivel, I think we pull that out, I think. Anyway, then we swivel that round. And we pull his little arms down, like so. That reveals a little robot head. And now then, that is basically him. He is, oh no, we pull his little chest up, I forgot about that. Like so, he pulls his little chest up like that. And that is basically him. Right, now then, he does come with little fists, which you have to put in. Now, on this version, like I said, being a knockoff, they decided to put his fists on the wrong way round. Well, the arms on the wrong way around, because they're just held in by little rivets here and here. If I could take them out, I would, and swap them back over, but that would probably be far too difficult. It would mean taking the whole figure apart and ruining those rivets, because the rivets are right over the little screws. Anyway, that's enough of that. It's a bit pretty boring. Anyway, like I say, so on this one, because he does have a little mechanism where he fires pellets. I don't have any of the pellets, unfortunately, but you can fire his little fist out. This is the fist that should be fired out, and it just goes in there, but I can't. So I put sellotape around it to build it up, so he could fit in a little hole on his other hand, unfortunately, which is very annoying, but it was the only way I could do it. Like I say, so he put his little fist in that hole, like I say. And we get so on this one is supposed to be just go in the hole on this one, but it's going to have to go in the one with the firing mechanism in there, which like so, it will fit in there just like so, like that. Now then, that's him with his little fists. I say, now then, he comes with, I only got him with one gun, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to come with two. In the official Transformers version, this is supposed to be silver or chrome, but it's orange on this one, but I've only got one of them. Anyway, sometimes I like to put it in his fist. You can hold it in his fist, but I just like to have it on his shoulder like that. It's a shoulder mounted cannon. Oh, getting it. I see him now. Raise his chest back up. Like I say, now here's a knockoff version. That's why I'll let him go, because there's loose joints on for that reason. But I'm pretty sure if he was a proper Takara version, he would be a lot better. Anyway, this is him. I think he actually looks pretty nifty. And if you can get hold of him, and you don't mind paying whatever you can get hold of him for, then I would suggest you do get hold of him. I wanted to get the official one, and I was offered it once. Well, I saw it. Somebody was offering it, selling it for about £70, and I would have bought it then. That was like 1995, 6 maybe. Unfortunately, by the time I wanted to buy it, he'd already sold it to some geezer. So I was a bit gutted, but like I say, I managed to pick this up about 2 years ago, maybe 3. I can't remember now. And I was pretty chuffed with it. I'm pretty certain if I'd rather have got the official one. I'd have been very happy with that. Like I say, his arms do pivot right up and down, which is pretty good. And his legs just have a little movement. You can move just about there, roughly. Like I say, and that's about it. But then again, like I say, it's G1, and we all know what they're like on their posability. Anyway, like I say, so this has been Graham, and with Browning. And thank you for watching. Oh, just a little side note. Thank you for everyone who's left me positive comments. They are appreciated, like I say, and all the people who've asked me to do certain reviews. Unfortunately, most people ask me to do figures that I don't actually own, mainly because they're just a bit too pricey. Like I say, but I'm always on the lookout for them. Anyway, yeah, thank you for watching. This has been Graham.